Fight!
Today we're talking about Katarina's 444, which is this string. Katarina's 444, you might say, this is a string that only noobs use, it's really easy to deal with, and people at high ranks, yeah, they just kill this string. Well, that's not true. Why? Because you're actually getting into a mix-up situation. So Katarina actually has a mix-up here. I'll explain to you why, but first of all, let's go over how a beginner should deal with this string. Because as a beginner, you're playing against Katarinas, and everyone knows, everyone who plays Tekken knows that Katarinas just press 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So as a beginner player, you're going to see her do this awful lot of kicks, and you're going to try to punish, and you'll see that it's just save on block. And you think, wow, that's weird, this thing is a wall bounce. So what do? Well, actually the fourth kick is a high, so you duck under it and you punish her for it. The reason I tell you to duck the fourth hit is because, yeah, all Katarinas at lower ranks will just spam 4, 4, 4, 4, and it's really important for you to learn to duck high moves and punish them with a launcher and then get a combo. Now Katarina has another string where she kick spams, and that is up forward 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and you can see it ends the same. Now what you gotta know about this is when someone does this, you know he's a complete idiot. He doesn't know shit about Tekken. You know why? Because this thing, her up forward 4, 4, is actually her hop kick. So Katarina has a double hitting hop kick, and the thing is, after she does the hop kick, she can do forward 4 or her combo, and she can get better damage than just doing up forward 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So this is really a string for people, yeah, who don't want to learn the game and just want to press a few buttons and be happy about it. Now what do you need to know to defend against this? Well, almost every hop kick in the game is minus 13 frames. So if she does this, you wait for the second hit and then you punish it with your best 13 frame punisher, or 11 frame or 12 frame. So again, yeah, she does the hop kick and you punish it. Now what if you want to punish up forward 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4? Well, you're not going to wait and then duck the high and punish her. No, because she might just do the hop kick and then do nothing. Because you know better Katarina players won't do the 4, 4, 4, 4 at the end. So what you're going to do and going to see is that this is also interruptible by 13 frame moves. So you can actually just punish both the hop kick and both the follow-up with a 13 frame move. Now, better Katarina players are not just going to spam 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. You know why the move is used? It's because 4, 4, 4 is actually her magic 4. So after a 4, 4, 4, she can actually do a combo. And this combo, yeah, it's just her magic 4. So a lot of characters like Lao and Lee, they have an 11 frame magic 4, and Katarina also has an 11 frame magic 4 in 4, 4, 4. Now, the thing is, she also has a magic 4 in 4, and then she can do the combo, but this is really hard. You gotta try it for yourself. It's really amazing that I hit it first try, but yeah, 4 into forward 4 is really not easy to hit. So a lot of Katarina players are going to do 4, 4, 4. Also, just normal 4 is minus 12, while 4, 4, 4 is minus 10, and there's a mix-up she can do, which I'll talk about later. But for now, let's talk about just normal 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 and her 4, 4, 4 and how you deal with these two, because a lot of people think that this is the mix-up. So let's first talk about 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So as I told you before, great job, you duck this one and then you punish her and launch her. But there are other options. So what you can do is you can sidestep and then punish. You can sidestep to the other side and punish. Don't do that. You gotta punish late or before she does the last kick. You can sidewalk it, punish it, launch it, and you can sidewalk it to the other side. So it's really linear. What she also can do is just do 3 kicks and then block. But this thing is, as I can show you here, it's not minus 11, but it's minus 10. So you can punish this. Now the thing here is, what a lot of people say is that both strings are actually punishable with jabs. So if she does the full string, then actually I can interrupt after the third kick, and I can interrupt it with a 10 frame move. Oh, too late. Like this. So yeah, if I do an 11 frame move, then you will see we will trade. That was not a trade. So So like this we trade, and so you need to interrupt it with a 10 frame move. So what people say is both her not doing the extensions and both her doing the extensions can be interrupted after the third kick with a 1-1-2 or a 10 frame punish. Now this would be correct if she only had those two options, but she has another option, which is 4-4-4 into forward, and then she goes into her Harrier stance. Now look at the frame data here. She does 4-4-4 into Harrier, -1. She's at -1. So why does this change the game? Well, look at this. I do a 10 frame punish and bam, she just completely crushes it because her Harrier stance crushes. So she has a few crushing options from this Harrier stance. So one of these options, these crushing options, would be to do 4-4-4 into Harrier, delay the Harrier, and then do a 4 because 4 wall bounces. And then if you see here, I do 1-1 to punish this, and well, I get punished myself. So yeah, this is dangerous, so it's dangerous for you to do 1-1-2, but this is not her best option. She has better options that crush. So she has 4-4-4 and then Harrier, but you can cancel your Harrier with doing down, and then you can do while standing moves. Now this changes the thing, so you do the 3 kicks and then forward cancel it and while standing 2. Now while standing 2 also has crushing properties, so as you can see she crushes my jab. So this means she crushes all the way until she hits you, and this is pretty good to beat 10 frame punishers, because most 10 frame punishers are 2 to 3 high jabs. Now she has another option, and that is Harrier 1. So Harrier 1 here, as you can see, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It seems like it should do something on counter hit, but actually it just does the same spin. So at the wall this is pretty good because this gives you a wall splat, but not at the wall. It doesn't seem to do very much. Now if we see 4-4-4 into this, well, the move is really fast, so if I do a 12 frame move I get beaten. I can jab, but this one actually also crushes. So she actually goes under my jab here. And a back one I think will trade. No, not even, so the move is really fast. Okay, so yeah, her 1 is really good. Also one thing about this move is that it tracks really good as well, so I can sidewalk here, but she will catch me, sidewalk to the other side. So this both stuffs jabs, as it will stuff sidewalking and sidestepping. So yeah, it's a pretty good option, but it's mostly dangerous at the wall. But if she does it, it's -3, as you can see in the frame data. So yeah, this is a pretty good option to keep offense going. She can sidewalk after it, sidestep, or she can just do another magic 4 and try to beat you out. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, you actually have 2 10 frame punishers, because this is your 10 frame punisher, but also you have down jabs. And down jabs are, a really good tool to get people off of you, but it's also a 10 frame punisher, which means that if she does the 2 standard options, I can punish her with a down jab, or I can interrupt her with a down jab. So this is really good because of the option I showed you with the Harrier 1. You will also be able to stuff this out with a down jab. Also the delayed Harrier 4 and the while standing 2 with the crouch cancel, the Harrier cancel that goes into crouch, and then you do a while standing 2. Well, those will also get beaten just by a down jab. Now you might be thinking you're a really smart guy with going for the down jab until this happens. And bam, and you're in a really bad Oki situation, you ate a lot of damage and she just completely low crushed you. So yeah, she has options to beat your down jab. She has up for 3 as I showed you, but she also has just Harrier 3, which also leads to a guaranteed, let's see, up back 4. I never use up back, but yeah, up back 4. So what option do you still have? Well, you can just duck the 4th hit and punish this if she does the 4th hit. If she does something else like a Harrier 1, then you can also duck it and punish it. But what if she does 4-4-4 into a fast Harrier 4 and you try, you're ducking, you're just getting wall bounce because this is hard to react to, hard to stand up to. So yeah, this is not good. Also, you're actually just not doing anything anymore. So if she does a 4-4-4, she can just do a free 4-4-4, run back and be safe. Also, if she wants, she can go into Harrier and then mix you up with her 3 or her up forward, her 4 and her up forward 3, like this. So yeah, you can just stand there, but then you took an advantage situation because yeah, after she does a 4-4-4, you're actually, the mix-up is pretty good for you, and then you're just doing nothing and giving her time to mix you up with pretty good mix-ups. So that's not what you want to do. Now, what is my favorite option? Well, as I told you, 4-4-4-4-4. At the beginning of the video, I told you that 4-4-4-4 can be side-stepped or side-walked because it's pretty linear. So here, you don't have to duck, but you can just start side-stepping or side-walking if you expect this. Now, what does this mean for, like, let's say, this into Harrier 4? So we'll do this, and then you'll see Harrier 4, let's side-walk left, and bam, we beat it. So this is great to beat that. Yep. So let's go over cancel into while standing 2. This one is pretty good because it tracks to one side. So you don't sidewalk this to the right, but you sidewalk it to the left, and then you can punish. You have a lot of linear moves. If she tries to mix you up with, like, let's say a Harrier 3, then you're sidewalking, and I think you are able to beat this, yeah, if you do the punish right. So sidewalking left is actually a pretty... Why can't I beat this? Oh man, come on, beat it. Ah, sidewalk long enough. Ooh, you can actually just electric this, that's great. So she's not in crouch after she does that, that's good to remember. So most of her Harrier moves don't track. The 4-4-4-4 kick spam doesn't track. The options she has here is just doing 4-4-4 and blocking. But then we're actually kind of neutral because yeah, she's at -10 here and I'm sidewalking, so we can just both trade here. We're at neutral, so that's not bad for you. And also, what she can do is, as I told you at the start, is do a Harrier 1. And if you sidewalk here, then or sidestep here, you get caught. You don't want that at the wall, so at the wall I would say maybe a down jab, maybe play a bit more safe, but everywhere else if she does it and you want the safe option, start sidewalking left. Now, some people are really advanced and they tell you that you should sidestep after the 4. So after the first 4 you can sidestep right. Let's do that. And then the high will hit you, but you can duck under the high and punish. But yeah, doing this on reaction is pretty hard. Also, yeah, you need a big read to do this. You need to know, oh, she's going to do that, and then punish it this way, because yeah, it's really fast and you need a lot of like technical skill to do this. Also, if you know she's going to just do 4-4-4, why don't you just duck under it and punish it? Well, the thing is, as you could see, if you're too late, then you'll get punished for that, like this. But yeah, I can do a faster move here. So I would suggest on a read, just duck the high. Also, I noticed that after she does a 4 into 4-4-4, I can't do the sidestep method anymore for some reason. I don't know why, but I'll get clipped. So I wouldn't do this method if I were you. So this was my explanation on the 4-4-4 mix-up. She also has 4-4-4-4-4 and up forward 4-4-4-4-4. Yeah, as a beginner you gotta know how to deal with this. Also, I have a new outro which is going to start now.